snack investigation unit with some special guests. You might see some new faces here. These are on the Family Snack Reviews channel, Family. These are my nieces, Brooke's cousins,
Hi.
Alexis and Reese. Hi. Yes. This is a really cool episode. Unlike others where we've done snack families, we've done countries, we've done different U.S. territories, this is different. We are going to take a whole different angle because one of our special guests here today, my niece Reese, has celiac. And if you don't know what celiac means, is she has to eat gluten-free foods. Okay? So, what we wanted to do is the gluten-free world has exploded in the past few years. It used to be really hard, I don't know, before you were born, to find gluten-free food, right? Because no one was really aware of it. Well, now the world is aware of it. There's a whole boon of things. So what we thought a fun thing to do would be to do what we call nailed it or failed it, which is take some original of the versions of a food that has gluten in it. We'll eat, you won't, but you'll watch and comment. And then we'll all eat the gluten-free and see if they nailed it or failed it. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. You guys ready?
Yep.
Let's roll.
Yeah.
All right. First up, in the nailed it or failed it, the classic Kit Kat and Schar's gluten-free twin bar, which looks like the gluten-free version of Kit Kat. Let's do this. All right. First up, we have regular Kit Kat, the original version. All right. Let's give it a go. That's a solid Kit Kat.
Yeah, Kit Kats are my favorite.
Mm-hmm. Your brother's favorite too. One of them. Yeah. All right. Now, on to the Schar gluten-free Kit Kat. You ready? All right. Cheers.
Make sure you finish chewing the first one.
Mmm.
I actually like this better.
Ooh.
You know what? I kind of do too. It's got like Nutella kind of taste to it.
It tastes like Nutella over a wafer.
That's right. This is really good. Schar gluten-free. Is Schar like the big gluten-free brand?
They have a lot of gluten.
It's one of them, but I feel like everything that you get from there is good, usually, right?
I had to finish it. It's so good.
I like this better than the other one.
I can't believe I'm saying that too. So, all right. Now we need to vote. We say nailed it or failed it. Start, Brooke.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
All right, next up we have the classic snack Goldfish and the gluten-free version Quackers. Who makes that one, Reese? Can you tell?
I don't know.
It doesn't say.
WT5.
Maybe Quackers is the company, but it looks cute. It actually looks cuter. I think a duck is cuter than a goldfish. What do you
I think
guys
they nailed the marketing, Quackers.
All right, here we go. All right, first up, let's do the regular Goldfish. Did you ever have these before you knew you had celiac?
Yeah.
You did? So you remember what these taste like?
A
A little bit. Okay, here we go. You ready? Oh.
We already ate it.
You're supposed to wait for me. You know the rules. They're new. You know better. All right, these are classic. These are great. Yeah?
One of my favorite wheat snacks.
Yeah? Brooke? Yeah, you love these. All right. Look at these Quackers. Okay, if you
They're
can come in for a
huge.
second.
They're ducks.
The size difference is really there.
They're ducks.
They're
Well,
ducks.
The girls are saying ducks are bigger than goldfish.
Well, that's true. That's true. All right, please, here, take a Quacker.
They're so cute.
Take a Quacker. You got your Quacker, Alexis?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Mmm.
Okay, that
Ooh.
tastes really different.
Alexis is not showing.
No.
So that's really good. I just don't think it's a goldfish good.
Goldfish are better.
But that's,
I mean, you really can't replicate a goldfish.
No.
goldfish are kind of on the top tier of snacks. I mean, let's be honest. But these are really good for a gluten-free substitute. What do you think of them?
It tastes like a cheddar cracker as opposed to like a goldfish.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. This is a tough one here. All right, Brooke, go.
I'm just saying nailed it because it's good. And it's not exactly, but it's like a good way to try and recreate the goldfish but gluten-free.
Yep.
I want to say nailed it because it tastes awesome. It just doesn't taste like a goldfish. It's like they're different categories.
I agree. This is a nailed it. Again, nailed it with a little asterisk next to it. It's not goldfish. But as far as a substitute for goldfish, dynamite. You gotta say nailed it or failed it. Nailed it. All right, next. All right, next up. lady fingers, not man fingers. Lady fingers. See, lady fingers.
Oh, God.
Lady fingers.
I love that.
So again, here we have Torino for the gluten version and Schar making a repeat appearance on the gluten-free lady fingers. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. First up, we're going to eat the gluten lady finger. Here we go. That's interesting. This is the first lady finger I think I've ever eaten.
So, the whole reason this ladyfinger thing came is because if you watch the Mike vs. Modern, you wanted to know what tiramisu is made from.
That's right.
So that's
right.
why there's ladyfingers in the mix
I like
right
this
now.
though.
But normally they're soaked in coffee, right, Reese?
And cream.
Delicious. Okay, I like the sugar coating on top. All right.
I'm confused. It tastes like something, but I can't put my finger on it.
It tastes like.
Duh.
So it tastes like lady fingers. Okay. All right, here we go with the gluten.
So you don't have to like it, just compare it.
Oh, that's sometimes better.
The gluten-free one is?
Oh yeah.
Gluten-free, man.
That's delicious.
That's
Oh
way
my
better.
god.
Again, I have to tell you, Reese, I was skeptical coming into this. This is better. Wow. I don't know what a good ladyfinger is supposed to taste like, but I like this. And look, this feels very big. I feel like I'm teaching a class. Get in line. Partners. All right, what do we got, Brooke? Nailed it?
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Okay, next up, Kix. A classic cereal for sure. And the gluten-free version is
Gorilla Munch.
Gorilla Munch. Look at that's like a baby gorilla,
Way
too.
better branding.
Very again, I have to say it is better branding. Alexis, you are 100% correct. I don't think I've had Kix before.
What?
I'm serious. And look, we
What
did
is
it.
that? What
We
is
did a
it?
whole sugar what?
Kicks are awesome. Kicks are kid tested and parent approved.
That's right. Kid tested, parent
I didn't
approved.
test it.
Here we go. All right. So first, camera producer, can we bring it in here and show? They're very similar looking. Very similar looking. They look pretty much the same. So, all right, let's go first with Kix on the gluten side. Ready? Solid.
Did you
No?
eat it?
That's disgusting.
You didn't like that?
It tastes like corn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a corn puff.
It's like it tastes like a corn pop.
It literally says crispy corn puff
It's fine now.
with milk.
Yeah.
It's fine now, but if you put milk in it, it's like corn and milk, and that sounds
Bless you.
so gross.
All right, let's try Gorilla Munch. Here, Brooke. That's better. Again, that's better. What is going on? Up is down, left is right, cats or dogs?
Everything is better but the goldfish.
This is like really good. Do you eat this for cereal a lot?
Not a lot, but I've had it before.
Well, now she's gonna.
That's delicious, Gorilla Munch. Okay, Brooke.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Nailed it. Better.
Nailed
What'd you say?
it. Nailed it.
Yeah. Okay, next up, the classic Pringles. Have you had these? Because you live with your sister. You get
I have, yeah.
okay. And these are what do they call them?
Potato crisps.
The Good Crisp Company Classic Original Potato Crisps. All right, let's go. All right, here we go. First, the Pringle, and I want to point out again, very similar looking.
What's the word?
Consistent.
Yes.
And Pringles are the kings of consistency. All right, here we go. Yeah, I mean, Pringles are amazing. Classic snack. You guys like them? Okay. All right, here we go. You ready? All right.
That's better.
That's pretty good.
Oh my god.
Pretty
Again?
good.
It tastes the same.
I am so shocked. I'm like, my mind. I can't wrap my head around this.
They taste the same.
They taste the same. They taste the same. If I didn't know that was Good Crisp, I would think they were Pringles. Okay.
All right, so where are we
Brooke.
going?
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Wow.
Next up, we have Pringles again, but sour cream and onion flavor. And these are, again, the good, can you hold it up? The Good Crisp Company Sour Cream and Onion. Let's do this. All right, here we go. This is, again, Pringle, not Pringle. Pringle, not Pringle. All right, here we go. Regular Pringle. I have to say, sour cream and onion Pringles are in the all-time chip category. They're delicious. Okay. And then we clean the palate.
I have to say while you're cleaning your palate that the I don't know about the sour cream and onion Pringles, but the red ones, 100 times saltier than the gluten-free ones.
Maybe that'll be the case here. I don't know. Are you ready? Okay.
Better.
That's better.
Oh my god.
Better.
I can't believe that.
Reese, you're missing nothing.
So far, you are not missing out on anything.
Well, it has
I'm
like,
telling you.
This one tastes like a chip with like a little bit of flavor. This one actually tastes like a sour cream and onion chip. My opinion.
Alexis.
That was
has
good
has
analysis.
A very strong palate and a good way with words.
It's amazing.
It is. I agree. All right, Brooke.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
All right, here we go. Twinkies. The classic staple of the snack game. We forgot to introduce it, but that's okay. Here you go. If you could bring it in, I want to show the difference here. What's the name of these again? Can you hold that up the box so the people can see?
Cream cake.
Heavenly Cream Cakes. Okay, who makes that? Do you see?
Cats.
Cats. Okay. And look, this
Not
is
to be confused with dogs.
right. This is the gluten-free Cats. This is regular Twinkie. Okay, let's start regular
Twinkie
Twinkie.
is sticky.
Okay. I just don't like Twinkies.
Brooke hates Twinkies.
I used to love these as a kid, and I just
I don't think Alexis really likes it.
You don't like it?
I don't mind it, but it's not like amazing. It's not. I wouldn't go somewhere and be like, oh, I really want a Twinkie.
I have to tell you, as a kid, these were amazing. Now they stink. I think the recipe changed over the years, but that's a whole nother conversation. All right, we ready for the gluten-free version? All right.
We're getting head nods.
That's better.
Wait, Brooke, the Twinkie hater, likes that?
No, but it's better than this.
Well,
Right.
this one tastes like it's covered in corn. It tastes like it's covered in that cereal.
So one thing we are noticing throughout this journey is that the gluten-free don't taste like chemicals.
Right. And you know I'm a fan of chemicals, but in this case, the non-chemical taste is actually winning out. This actually tastes like someone made it. This tastes like someone created it in a lab.
This also looks like someone made it. This looks like it was like scored out by a machine.
Exactly. What do you think of this, Reese?
I like it.
Do you hate these a lot?
Not a lot, but
Like Mom will buy them at the grocery store here and there?
yeah.
We would.
Those are delicious. All right, Brooke.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
No, fails it.
All right, next up, we've got probably the biggest decider in all of this. The reason gluten-free first, I think, became aware to people was bread, right? And we've got the classic Pepperidge Farm, remembers? White bread. That's what the commercial used to be. Pepperidge Farm, remembers?
And we don't need to hear that again.
And this is, what is it, Udi's? Udi's gluten-free. They even say it's delicious.
That's
You
the
point
big
that out.
bread company.
That's the big bread company
Yeah.
for gluten-free? Okay, let's go. All right, here we go. So again, if you could bring this in and look, the difference is in appearance is pretty stark. You can see this looks like your classic bread. This one looks like, I think as Brooke said, what'd you
Pound
say?
cake.
Pound cake. It looks like pound cake. Okay, let's start with the regular Pepperidge Farm bread. Ready? Yeah, that's good.
It tastes like bread.
Good white bread. I love white bread.
I haven't eaten
Sorry,
bread with
I love
it.
white bread, but
It's
all right.
I haven't had bread in so long.
Yes, you have.
When was the last time I had bread?
Mom makes you sandwiches all the time with wheat bread.
Oh, rat it out.
Oh. All right, now let's try the gluten-free version.
The pound cake.
Okay, the pound cake.
Uncle Ed is not a fan.
Not a fan.
I really like that.
I like the normal bread better, but I like it.
How does it compare? Well,
It's
we'll
very
get to
dry.
Yeah.
Did you get a crust bite?
No.
Try the crust.
The crust is not good. I've had it before.
No.
Do you like this bread, or is what you're used to?
It's what I'm used to.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
think it's good, but I like the white bread.
White bread's better.
Yeah. All right. So let's do this. Brooke, nailed it or failed it?
I'd say nailed it because it's pretty good. I just think this one's better.
But remember, it's as good as the original or better.
It's good.
Okay. So nailed it.
The middle is a nailed it, but the crust is a failed it.
So you got to pick one.
I'll go with nailed it because the majority of bread is the inside.
All right. This is my first one. I'm sorry, Reese. This is a failed it. This is a failed it.
It's a nail.
It's a nailed it. Then I lose. All right, next up is another classic in the cookie game, although I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not a fan. Chips Ahoy, very dry and very stale. There are people who swear by them.
Me.
Chips Ahoy, yep, you. And this is the gluten-free version by GLUTINO. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
GLUTINO, gluten-free cookies, forever gluten-free chocolate chip. Let's go. So again, here, I just want to note the difference, if you could come in. On here is the Chips Ahoy, here is the GLUTINO.
Show them horizontally. Yeah.
Thicker, GLUTINO, and it actually looks better. Presentation-wise, I'm giving it to the
Doesn't look
GLUTINO.
burnt.
It doesn't look burnt.
My
You're
cookie
right.
shouldn't sound like that.
Right. That's
falling apart,
if you've been
too.
watching, you know that's the Brooke Bounce test that she does.
Like it shouldn't sound like that.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
crumbing in your
All right,
hand.
let's eat the Chips Ahoy. No, I mean,
I love a Chips Ahoy.
you're not missing anything with this one. It's average at best. I've never liked Chips Ahoy.
I like them.
That's alright. It tastes stale.
Mm-hmm.
I personally like them, but it's not. I don't know. I feel like these are gonna be better.
Okay, let's try GLUTINO. You ready? Okay. That's better. That's a better cookie. Again, I'm just gonna call it out. There seems to be love put into these. Care.
Love, not lab.
Right. That's the new. We might make t-shirts for that, for gluten-free foods. Love, not lab. All right, Brooke.
Nailed it.
No, them.
Nailed it.
Now that.
All right, next up, we've got Schultz Brownie Pretzels and the gluten-free version by Quinn, dark chocolate peanut-filled pretzel nuggets. Okay, here is the gluten version, and here is the non-gluten version. They look pretty similar to me, maybe a different color here or there, but all right, gluten first. I don't like that.
I actually thought they were nasty.
I like pretzels. I don't like the inside though.
Right, the inside of that ruins a perfectly good pretzel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Reese is
You're not
smirking
missing
over
anything
there.
Ew, I have to drink to get that taste off.
Reese, have you
I
had
don't
these?
think I got much.
No, the gluten-free one. Never? Okay.
Okay, here we go. Gluten-free version.
They're not.
I mean, I don't like this either, but it's better. It's definitely better.
What do
Are
you think,
pretzels
Reese?
naturally gluten?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because this tastes like a better pretzel, too, on the outside. Right, Brooke?
Nailed it, I guess. But I don't like it anyway, so.
Nailed it, but they ruined the pretzel.
Nailed it.
Nailed it, but I don't really like it.
All right, next up, I mean, Twix is a classic candy bar. Have you had Twix?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, Brooke, I know, has had Twix. Have you ever had a Twix?
I'm not.
When you were younger, yeah.
You might have.
You probably
And
don't
this
remember.
is, if you could hold that up, Reese, Schar gluten-free. They call it Chocolix. Get it? Twix Chocolix. Twix Chocolix. Let's go. Okay, if you could bring it in, this is Twix. The bottom here is Chocolix.
They look, aside from size, they look very similar.
Very similar. All right, let's first eat the Twix. I mean, I don't mean to enjoy this a lot in front of you, but Twixes are delicious.
But you haven't had a Chocolix yet.
I have not had a Chocolix, but that is really good. What do you think, ladies?
That's good. They're made differently. This one's red surrounded with peanut,
Show the
with
camera.
caramel in the middle.
Here, let's look at the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that one has caramel on the top, and the Schar has it in
Oh,
the
interesting.
middle. Good observation.
Very good observation.
I know, right?
You could have a job at Snack Investigation Unit Nation. All right, Brooke, you guys ready? You ready, Reese? All right. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Do you have a preference for caramel on the top versus the middle?
I actually weirdly do. I think the top is better. I get to it sooner. I don't have to wait that extra millisecond. What do you think, Brooke?
That's good.
So what do you get? What's your score? Nailed it or
Nailed
failed?
it.
Nailed it, but Twix is better.
I agree. Nailed it, but Twix is better.
Nailed it.
All right, next up, Oreos. Again, classic cookie. I don't know what they're doing with this record player thing, Oreos and Lady Gaga, but this is not the Lady Gaga version. This is the regular classic Oreos. And Oreo themselves, good on them, Oreo, makes gluten-free Oreos. So not Schar or not, another brand. Oreo themselves stepped up and made a gluten-free version.
They also make a double stuffed version.
Do they?
Oh, I didn't know.
Yes.
Do they do all the crazy flavors?
No, just that and double stuff.
Got it. All right, let's do it. All right, here we go. Can you bring this in? I think that's fascinating. They say gluten-free
You gotta put your hand behind it.
on the Oreo. I can't. On the Oreo that says gluten-free.
It is, yeah.
So people will know. I mean, you really have to look for it, but it's there. All right, let's eat the regular Oreo first. I mean...
It's an Oreo.
Nothing wrong with that. Classic. I'm going to be honest with you, Heather. When these are in the house, I'll sneak a bunch of these at a time.
Sneak? You're not sneaking. I'm well aware. You and Jack are like sleeves at a time.
I can't. They're delicious. All right, let's do the gluten-free version. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Brooke, you ready?
Swallow the other one.
Yum.
I thought when I had them in the past, they taste exactly the same.
That's the same cookie. No?
No.
Why? Are you dipping that in water?
Ew.
What? You dip You dip Oreos in water?
Yeah.
No, milk.
Milk.
Water.
Milk. Should I get you? Should I get you a glass of milk?
No. Water.
I've never heard of such lunacy. Where did you learn that from?
I don't know.
It's not.
She probably didn't have milk one day, so just tried
Do
water.
you ever do that? Yeah. I can't tell the difference. Honestly, they're delicious.
True.
They taste like the same, the exact. You are not missing out in the slightest on these. All
Those
right.
just came out, by the way, like a month ago.
They did?
Oh yeah, I went to like 75 stores looking for Reese's birthday.
These are better.
And now you can get them everywhere.
So they were just released?
Yeah.
Oh wow! Way to go, Oreo! Way to go!
Oreo.
I was gonna say Goreo. Yeah. All right. Misdipped my Oreo in water. What do you
It tastes
think?
really good in the water. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
All right, here we go. Next up is pretzels. We're going with Snyder of Hanover. With one of the-
Pretzels is another thing you dip in water.
That's insanity.
I
I've never heard
know,
of
it's
that.
so
Brooke,
good.
you might have to be fired from the SIU.
Salty pretzels.
No, the soft
All right.
ones are good, but like a little wet.
No, like salty.
I please, insult my pretzel-loving self. All right, Snyder of Hanover, family-sized mini pretzels, and then over here we've got Snyder. Snyder stepping up and make a gluten-free version, and then this one is Good Health Snacks, gluten-free, sea-salted pretzels. Let's do it.
Reese, which ones have you had, or both?
I had this one.
Never the other one.
No.
Okay.
Okay. All right, here we go. So here's the three: gluten, dark; gluten-free, lighter; sea salt, gigantor. Okay. All right, let's start with the gluten.
It's like Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear.
I have to say, God bless the person who invented pretzels. Fantastic snack.
Are you team,
You see this
I can't. I'm like-
barbarian act that's happening
let's
over
see
here?
it, Brooke. What's going on?
No, I mean the pretzel.
She's dipping it in water. No, you ain't. We don't have the gluten ones out here now.
I'll do it for the room.
All right, next. This is this is Snyder's gluten free. We're gonna try next. Mmm. This is the one you've had before. Really good. I mean, I can taste the difference, but it's still good.
But it's still good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And Gigantor.
I'm scared of Gigantor. It doesn't look right.
Sea salted. No,
Even Reese doesn't like it.
that's not good.
Oh, it's not even good in the water. No.
No, that's very dry.
It's salty and burnt.
Yeah, it tastes burnt.
It's too salty.
Look at the bottom.
Burnt.
Burnt.
Isn't that how all pretzels
No,
No, not all pretzels are burnt.
look at that. No, they're not. So let me tell you something. If you've never had regular pretzels, the Snyder ones are as close as you're going to see, and those taste pretty good. This is not a... Yeah, those are lines, but it's not burnt. Like, look at that. That's burnt.
It doesn't break. When you smash a table on it, pretzel.
That's true. It does have more surface.
Show them.
It doesn't break.
All right, let's... Right.
Okay, where are we going?
Let's start with
Snyder's.
Snyder's gluten-free. Nailed it or failed it?
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Gigantor.
Failed it.
Failed it.
Failed it.
Failed it.
All right, next up, another staple, Cheez-Its. Have you had these?
Me, yeah.
Yeah, Cheez-Its. Brooke's going to sit this one out. She doesn't like Cheez-Its. She knows that. And this version is Lance gluten-free cheddar cheese. All right, so what did you say about
I
Lance?
said it sounds like a hardware
It
store.
does. Welcome to Lance. Can I point you in the way? Can I point you in the direction of some rakes? Maybe some brake pads? All right, here we go. This is Cheez-Its. These are Lance.
The ones are lighter.
Really lighter. They like an almost different shade of orange. All right, here we go. Cheez-It first. I mean, that's a solid snack.
Mhm.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with artificial
Nothing
cheese
wrong.
and salt.
So we've had our guests have spouted a lot of wisdom over the time we've been doing this. From my mother, Bubby's comments about broken chips to now say that again.
There's nothing wrong with artificial cheese and salt.
Nothing wrong with artificial cheese and salt. That are wise words. You know, when they start doing quotes, and you can have a picture of Alexis looking like this, and it says nothing wrong with cheese, artificial cheese and salt. Underneath. All right, you ready? Here we go. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Lance. There's another section.
Your
of
friendly
the
local hardware
store.
store.
Mm-hmm. The hardware store is serving up some pretty good cheese crackers. You want to try a Lance? All right. Oh, I like that.
It doesn't taste like a Cheez-It at all.
It doesn't. It tastes cheesier.
Oh, thank God I didn't eat that.
Brooke doesn't like cheese. All right.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Okay. Last but not least, another classic in the snack game, just original premium saltines. Or as they say here, galletas de soda. Galletas de soda. And this is Schar, back again, Schar, gluten-free table crackers. Their marketing is on point. What would you buy if you didn't know one was different, looking at the products?
Would you buy premium or table crackers?
Well, the table crackers has a better picture.
They have like tomatoes and basil on it. So
Mm.
Tomatoes and basil. Although this does have tomato soup.
It doesn't look very
Tomato
good.
soup. It doesn't look good.
It looks like it has like a layer of
Chunky.
like foam on top of it.
A little bit. All right, let's do it. All right, here we go. This is your original classic saltine, and this is the gluten-free version from Schar.
Schar.
Schar. All right, let's try the regular saltine.
Oh, wrong one.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
I only eat saltines when I'm sick. Like,
I think that's the case for most of us.
you don't eat saltines just for fun.
I disagree.
A lot of people do, but I usually only have them in the house when someone has a stomach ache.
This would go great with cheese. I know Brooke hates cheese. But some cheese and crackers, nothing wrong with the saltine. You like the saltine?
I do, yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. Now we're riding with the Schar. Or Schar. Okay.
Oh, that's better.
That's buttery. It tastes buttery.
I like this better.
I personally like the saltine better, but this is really good.
I do like the saltine better, but this is really good. If you didn't tell me, this is the biggest compliment I can pay this Reese. If you didn't tell me that this was gluten-free, I wouldn't know it. There's no way I would know it. Would you know? No, no way. Wow, that's really good. All right, Brooke.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
So this was an eye-opening experience for me. I don't know if it was for you three or you two,
Well,
but I know this is what you eat normally. But for us, I mean, well, you eat it normally
Yeah.
too because you live with Reese. Brooke, were you surprised by this?
Yeah, because I feel like if you say gluten free, someone automatically thinks it's like horrible. But if you really eat it, it's pretty good.
I have to say, like, I am shocked. I want to tell you honestly, Reese. When I came into this, I was expecting to not like a lot of the things. And outside of what? The bread and the monstrosity pretzel, the Gigantor pretzel, they were delicious. In some cases, better than the original, which is unbelievable to me, which makes me think that other gluten prepared meals and cooked meals, like maybe pizza. What are some other ones you love? Like cheeseburgers, hamburgers, cupcakes?
Yes.
Oh, cupcakes. I mean, I could go on and on. You've opened my eyes to a whole new world of experiences. I'm really impressed. All right, this was a lot of fun. I love having my nieces here. I love you guys. I'm so happy you're a part of this. Brooke and her cousins here. This was
here too.
yeah. Well, I say I love you every day, don't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't mean Mom, so I'm still here.
This was a lot of fun. Please subscribe to the channel. Join the Snack Investigation Unit. Preach the gospel of snack. We'll see you soon.